Hey everyone, so I basically went on Omegle and found a ton of random strangers and then created an SMP with all of them. As you can imagine, people from Omegle are built different. In the last video I posted, I went over what happened in the first stream, where we defeated a communist and established a nation. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend you go take a look at it because otherwise certain parts of this video just won't make sense. Today we will be talking about the next line of events that occurred, the revenge griefing. Why did I title it that way? Because everything gets destroyed. That may sound like a joke, but I am quite serious. This was a very dark time for the SMP. With that being said, I think it's time we stop with the preamble and let the lore begin. When people are shoved past their limit, past the area where sanity is in control, you find out who they really are. At this state, there are only two options: give up or fight. This is something I became all too familiar with when playing Minecraft with strangers that I met on Omegle. Spark BBX and Taboo Swagger. Those names, once meaningless, have impacted my life more than Hot Pockets, Modern Warfare, and the iPod combined. It's important to note that I'm not someone who's grown up playing Minecraft with friends. They all had Bedrock. So when I logged onto the server on the second day and was immediately greeted by a friendly player, Spark BBX, I was super happy. Spark was nice to me, immediately showing me his house that he had for some reason chosen to build in the sky. We spent the stream playing together, going exploring and mining. Whenever I needed an item, Spark gave it to me. Whenever I died, Spark was there to grab my stuff. Whenever monsters came, Spark had my back. But we were not the only players online. Thousands of blocks away, Taboo Swagger lived. Taboo was an interesting fella to say the least. He rarely went in voice chat, but every time he would find diamonds, he would tell everyone in the game chat. Damn, popping off.
Yeah,
Bro.
man's gonna end up with a stack.
Oh my god, did he find more diamonds?
Bro, get out of that mine. God damn. Can we slash pause him for a little bit so we can catch up?
This is not inspiring me right now. This isn't what I need.
You're like, oh no, I didn't find any, you know? That's more helpful. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
there. That's the kind of encouragement I need right now.
Sarcasm, thank you.
He also liked creepers. You like creepers?
Oh man.
Did you just say you like creepers?
Slash ban. Oh my god.
And he gets blown up from a creeper right after. And he hated anyone who didn't go to sleep, but I mean, this one's kind of understandable. As the days passed, Spark started to trust Taboo less and less. We hadn't really seen him since day one, and all we knew was that he had a ton of diamonds. This built up until Spark whispered to me within the game that we should kill Taboo Swagger. When I said that we shouldn't do that, his response was simply, "War must start." Okay, while Spark may have been a bit too aggressive there, I have to give him some credit. It had been wholesome the last little bit on the server, but it had also been really boring. So I came up with an idea to spice things up. I'm in a bit of an aggressive mood right now, honestly.
Yeah, okay.
Here's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna abdicate from the Goober Society. I'm leaving it. In fact, I'm also declaring war at the same time. Most of them aren't even on. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna just take what I feel like taking.
I'm joining you.
Now, this was a risky plan, but seeing as Bagels and Zithius hadn't logged on in a while, I figured no one would notice. I immediately got to taking what I felt like taking from the base, but then things got carried away. So the Discord chat associated with this server, the one that all of the goobers, our entire society was communicating with, I just sent to them a screenshot of their completely destroyed and wrecked base. After we had completely wrecked Goober City, Trumo logged on. This isn't really important, but Trumo was the Steve eating rotten flesh from the last video. Oh, where are you, Trumo? Trumo had been part of the goobers, so Spark didn't trust him, but I didn't want to kill him because he'd been a nice guy.
Oh, you got one choice. Despawn or join us.
I'll join you guys.
Spark and I had destroyed the entire Goober Empire, subjugated a citizen, and were undoubtedly now the most powerful people online. I was satisfied with this, and I wanted to spend the rest of the stream building my house and exploring peacefully. But Spark was not satisfied. Spark tracked down Taboo's hideout, and despite acting friendly towards Taboo at first, eventually did this.
I don't actually have.
No, he did it! He actually did it! Spark had just made a huge mistake. Taboo immediately logged off of the server. Later, as I was ending my stream, this happened. We're having fun. Keep the world up, please. Okay. Oh, you're gonna log on, Taboo? Yeah, I'll do that. Thinking that Taboo's beef was only with Spark, who had logged off by now, I kept the server up so that he could play. This is a decision I would come to severely regret later. Okay, everyone, I'm not even supposed to be streaming yet. Usually I stream a lot later in the day. I wake up, someone tells me to turn on the server. I turn it on. You know what they say? Do you see this chat? So I'm like, okay, should be up any minute. He goes, all right. And he goes, why is Dez's house on fire? Next, our house is on fire with a peepee. I think it was Taboo. Dez join. All right, I'm hopping in. Come on. Come on. What the bruh? What the bruh? We didn't even, like, grief his base. Spark just killed him. It was just one of us.
He whispered to me that he was gonna kill him. I said, you probably shouldn't do that. You should probably just grab the enchantment table if you can. That's all I said, but, you know.
Taboo Swagger had logged on after everyone else had gone to sleep and griefed everyone's base. Anyone who was somewhat affiliated with Spark had their base destroyed. Even Trumo, who had done nothing but remain peaceful the entire duration of the server.
I put pretty good effort into it. It was probably one of my best houses I've created. I'll try and make it the same as it was, but I'm gonna just make it out of cobblestone.
Here, Spark. Look at this. Look at the message. This was definitely Swagger. Let's go now. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna mess up his stuff now.
Yeah, you guys do that. I'm just gonna build my house.
Trumo, come or you die. Oh my god. Okay, Spark's not playing around. The way he's typing, he sounds pissed. Let's show him what real war is. Oh my god. So we set off on a mission to grief Swagger's base out of pure revenge. Found it. Oh, this is an interesting little design. Oh, is this for a photo? I think Spark is sending a photo of his destroyed base to Swagger. The day ended with Spark sending this photo to Taboo. The next day, I logged on and really took a look at all the destruction. This is my neighborhood. There used to be a house there, a house here, and my magnificent house here. I don't know, I guess I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna try rebuilding this. It has become hell. I don't even know what my formation was for these windows here. I'm also the only one on the server right now, which I think it's the first time that's happened. I spent the rest of the stream playing by myself for the first time since I had started the server. The next day, I would spend another stream playing by myself. So, if you read the title, you'll know that the server at this point is essentially dead. This entire house there got destroyed, and I stayed up until 2 in the morning yesterday rebuilding it. Now if you'll see, there's debris over there. That's because some other people who had houses and stuff, their houses got griefed, and they haven't signed on to rebuild them. I mean, my house is back, no one else's. I mean, the server's still gonna be up, right? I'm not gonna make an effort as much probably to be on it if not many other people are gonna be on it. Unfortunately, with every day in the game that passed where no one else logged on, my loneliness grew. I don't know what my takeaways from this experience were. Have a good day, everyone. Since news of people's places getting griefed had spread, people had kind of stopped playing. I was at a point where I was considering not continuing to play on the server. When people are shoved past their limit, past the area where sanity is in control, you find out who they really are. Now it was up to me to figure out who I really was. Was I going to give up? Or was I going to fight for the server to be revived, born from the ashes of the destruction with a new system in place? We would just have to wait and find out. Okay, that's the video. Thank you to all the strangers that were in this video. Nothing is scripted, and yet you guys give me content that HBO wishes they had. With that being said, bludgeon the subscribe button and scrutinize the like button. I get immense joy when people do that. Tell your dad about me, and I'll see you in part 3 of playing Minecraft with Omegle Strangers.